Shizuku's brooch. Movement +2, speed +5, drop rate +20%. That's interesting. I just feel like I'm tied to all of my accessories at this point, except for maybe the Grail locket. This one I don't really need either. Although it's what prevented me from dying earlier. Okay. Well, that was a thing we did. Moving on. I need to exit this place. Well, off to our Morica again. Now that all that's over. Do you have anything new to say? No. Take me to the city. Okay. Well, I've now succeeded in finding like 3 hidden-ish quests, I suppose. 4. The engagement ring, the drink for grandpa, the cricket that we won't talk about, and this one. I am on a roll. I've definitely just jinxed myself. I love that they said we would take Noelle's car, but I don't actually think you can. Can you? Oh, I should go to the gate while I have Noelle with me as well. I might get some fun dialogue. Okay, I'm here for a book. I do not remember the name of the person who had the book. I know someone named Logie was one, but I think that one might have been in Mines. It's not Donald. It's not Ange. It's not Miria. Elkin. Not Elkin. You don't stay here. Not you. Not you. Keith. Ah, just being in the presence of Celie as she's working soothes my pounding heart. I was so lonely not being able to see her during the anniversary festival. I have to make up for lost time. It's been a month since the festival ended and you still aren't satisfied? Okay. Excuse me, are you Alfred? Yeah, that's me. Oh, the special support section. You were the ones who searched the ancient battlefield for that couple, right? Do you need something from me? Yes, sir. You see, we're working on a request we received from the library. We came to collect an overdue book from you. Do you have any idea where it is? Oh, that. I apologize for being so careless. That's very unlike me. Give me just a second. I've got it right here. You definitely don't have it right here. Sir? Did you, by chance, lose it? I would say lost, per se. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Now, where did I leave it? Oh, right. Go Fawn. Do you still have that book I let you borrow the other day? A book? Yes, a book. That book. You told me that you'd like to give it a read, so I let you borrow it. Oh, that book. Yes, I remember now. Sorry about that. Let me go find it for you. Let me get this straight. You let someone borrow a book that you borrowed from the library. What is that? Re-lending? Careless is what it is, Tio. I'm ashamed, I assure you. Normally, I'd never do such a thing. With so many books to read, I'm afraid that one must have just slipped my mind. Go on, did you find the book? About that. What? How could you have possibly lost it? So. Just wait a second, please. I'll try to remember what I did with it. I've got it. If I'm not mistaken, I accidentally let a customer borrow it after he wouldn't stop badgering me about it. What? How do you accidentally lend someone a book? Re-lending. I can't say I was expecting this turn of events. This is unbelievable. Who exactly did you lend it to? It was Elkin. The guy who's always tinkering with the Orbital truck near the front of the village. Oh, I messed up big time. Please forgive me. Don't worry about it. What's done is done. We'll just have to roll with it. Okay, everyone, let's find Elkin and see if he has it. But first, I did not speak to the people upstairs yet. Oh. Okay. Oh, hey everyone. Let me guess, you guys are busy working? Right, we're in the middle of finishing up a few small jobs. You two staying at the inn in here? Yeah, that's right. Though we weren't planning on staying, the truth is we ran into a snag while working on a monster extermination yesterday, and we missed the bus. Not left with many options, we decided to just stay at the inn. You could have walked. I didn't think bracers took the bus. I thought they were all about walking. Or is that only until they get the lay of the land? I really thought they said in the beginning of the game that bracers like legit don't do buses. Something gave you two trouble? I'm almost hesitant to believe it. Was it that strong? Well, it was like those wanted monsters from before, but with one big difference. For some reason, a bunch of them showed up on the highway out of nowhere. What's odder than that, they all seemed much stronger than they were last time. It's not just this area either. The other highways are experiencing the same situation. That does sound rather unusual. The CGF has received reports about these appearances too. Luckily, they don't seem to pose any threat to the bus service. Guess that's one silver lining. Still, it is quite concerning to hear. We should keep our eyes peeled. Oh, another combo. Putting that mystery aside, who's this girl with you guys? New member? I don't think so, Estelle. You're from the Crossbow Guardian Force, right? I am, Sergeant Major Noel Seeker of the Tangram Gate Division. And you two are bracers? Yep, I'm Estelle Bright, currently registered with the Bracers Guild, Crossbow Branch. Nice to meet you, Sergeant Major Seeker. My name's Joshua Bright. Wait a minute, aren't you... I saw you two in the Crossbell Times. You're those young heroes who single-handedly put an end to that massive incident in Liberl. Another moment where I would understand what was happening if I played the older games. You must have read Grace's article too, huh? Actually, we weren't the only ones who helped stop that, you know. It was a team effort. Wow, Estelle and Joshua really are famous if Grace thought they were newsworthy. Anything else? Let's see. I say after we take a short break, we check out the other highway. We should make sure there aren't any more roadblocks. There's been confirmation that these new unknown monsters are vastly different than the wanted ones from before. Try to stay safe. Okay. I guess I could go around and analyze new things. Where's your child? I thought you were like a mother and son who were considering moving here. Stefan has been playing with the village kids quite often recently. Maybe our official move to Armorica isn't as far away as I thought. Oh. That explains that. Okay, I need to talk to this guy. Excuse me, are you Elkin? Huh? That's right. Need something? We're from the CPD. If you have time, we'd like to speak with you about something. Oh yeah, I borrowed that book. Do you have it on you by chance? Well, funny thing that I may have lent it to someone. Are you serious? Dang, this is getting ridiculous. Are we at re-lending now? I wasn't expecting this. I'm just wondering what sort of book would get passed around like this. It's pretty unbelievable at this point. I'm sorry. I know I messed up. It's just, he wanted to read the book so badly. I let him borrow it against my better thinking. Y'all gotta understand, I'd ain't have done it if I knew it was gonna turn out like this. Please calm down. I mean, it'd be better if you hadn't lent it out, but it's in the past now. Who exactly did you give it to? Sorry about that. It was Donald, one of the farmers. If you're looking for him, I'd start at his house right next to the Rayer General Store. Well, everyone, let's hope that this is the final stretch. I mean, there are only so many people in this village. We're bound to run out of people eventually. Excuse me, are you Donald by any chance? Yep, that's me. Y'all need something? We're from the Crossbell Police Department. Do you have a minute? Lloyd explained that they were collecting overdue books. So that's why you're here. Well, if that's the case, you ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you. Oh no, not again. Re-lending? What is the deal with people these days? Just return the dang thing to the library. What? No, I didn't lend it out to nobody. I'd read it when I had a bit of downtime on the farm. Thing is, my memory is kind of foggy as to where I left the darn thing. So, I'd lost it. No way. After all this searching. We thought all the relending was bad, but it somehow got even worse. Do you have any idea where you could have left it? Yeah, I think so. Last time I remember having it was in the shed over by the apiary. The one right out front the chief's house. I was reading it in there at the time. Can't rightly recall where it might have got to after that, though. I'm really sorry for the trouble, y'all. Nothing we can do about it now. If that book is going to be anywhere, that shed is our best bet. Let's go check it out and put an end to this wild goose chase. And I guess if someone had never gone in the shed before, now they could get that treasure chest. Arc-en-Ciel enthusiasts. Ah, I see. Everything makes sense now. Elia. There's the library stamp. This must be our overdue book. I have not gone to Arc-en-Ciel this chapter, I don't believe, or to Elia's house to see if she's there instead. That turned into quite the search. I can't say I was expecting it to end up being an Arc-en-Ciel fan book, though. Certainly seems in demand. Well, yeah, it's about Arc-en-Ciel after all. Of course, half the city-state's gonna want to get their hands on it. Heck, I've got half a mind to take it home and start flipping through it myself. You are free to check it out after we returned it to the library. That was a lot. But I'm happy we ran into Joshua and Estelle. Okay, take me to Tangram Gate. Do you have anything I care about? Oh, keep up the good work. Any suspicious activity coming from the Republic? Nothing out of the ordinary, ma'am. Also, there haven't been any serious issues with any of the tourists passing through. Good to hear. The Special Support Section and I are going to investigate the ruins that gave the scouting party trouble. I'll leave security in your capable hands. Make the Crossbow Guardian Force proud. Yes, ma'am. It will definitely be interesting to see her have dialogue with the people here, and I think I'm going to go to the other fort thing as well. Regarding the bracers and bus thing earlier, it's mentioned in Chapter 1 that bracers don't take the bus when learning an area. Okay. They do the first exploring on foot, and once they know the lay of the land itself. Makes sense, makes sense. But still at the same time shocking, in my opinion, that people who are used to having to walk around would be like, ah, the bus isn't running? Hotel me up. But I understand after a long day of nonsense not wanting to walk. Having to wake up so early has left me quite drowsy. I can't afford to fall asleep at the wheel, so I'm resting here for a bit to perk me up. Although after our discovery last time, maybe they just wanted a moment alone in a hotel. Nothing questionable there. Not at all. They're quasi-adults. I don't know their ages. Good afternoon, Sergeant Major Seeker. They're currently 18. See, yeah, there you go. Who cares what they do then? Live your lives, I guess. I wasn't expecting it to taste this good. Yeah, sell Joshua. I thought I was going to be served some cheap 2-bit meal, but my oh my. I can happily say they exceeded all of my expectations. Give me a recipe, you peasant. It's quite delicious, isn't it, darling? The other day, these people calling themselves members of a fisherman's guild came and handed me a recipe for fish hot pie. A stroke of serendipity in my book. Fish is pretty nutritious, and I bet the guardsmen would love to get a taste of it. Oh yeah, might as well teach you guys how to make it too. Sit down and enjoy it together sometime. Ha ha! Absolute standard pairing, nothing weird here. Yeah, let's just not talk about their last names. Or their relationship. It's fine. Everything's fine. I got another recipe. Okay, which one of you sucks at this? Okay, anyone not Tio. Anyone not Tio. Randy. Fail, but not too badly. No. We go again. Randy, you're supposed to be bad at this. Why are you being so good? Stop failing me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We have, what is that, 12 things to give that guy now? I don't know what my gold number is, but he can have 12. From what I've heard, as soon as those ghosts or whatever showed up in the ruins, the Gates scouting team made a break for it. Those guys need to grow a spine, if you ask me. You think a ghost so different from the other monsters out there? See if it likes bullet holes. It's a ghost. I don't think it cares about your bullets. Do you have anything to say? Sergeant Major Seeker, are they the ones? That's right, this is the Special Support Section. They'll be assisting the CGF with the investigation of the temple. Understood. I want to apologize, though, if we weren't so useless that you... Please, don't worry about it. Jobs like this have become commonplace for us, and I'm getting paid. Ain't that the truth? You can leave this to us, man. You just keep guarding the gate, alright? Yeah, I will. From all of us at Tangram Gate, please keep the Sergeant Major safe. I like that you can tell how much the people really care about Noelle. by getting to walk around with her in the party. I don't know that I've ever actually walked into this room. Flammy. Despite having hardly any injuries, Burrell has been holed up in bed. Oh well. With a good rest, he'll be able to return to his post in no time. Many people are Fran enjoyers, but I'm a Noelle enjoyer. I don't feel like I've gotten enough Fran to be a Fran enjoyer. Whereas Noelle, I like how protective she is of Fran. It's kind of funny. And, you know, she actually gets to join us in the party for a little bit. Oh, goddess. There were ghosts. While investigating that temple, poor Burrell here ran face first into some monsters. And considering that he's pretty faint of heart, he immediately passed out. Poor Ellie. Let's make sure to go into this mission prepared, everyone. Whatever scared him this bad isn't going to be weak. Is that an Elia poster? That definitely is an Elia poster. Wait. I didn't go in the other rooms. Oh, this is the other teddy bear! The stuffed animal. I get the strange feeling that I've seen this shape before. That's mine, actually. Truth is, Fran gave it to me back when I was going through training. She wanted my room to have a bit more color, apparently. Now that I think about it, Fran's stuffed animal was a different color, right? A matching set, huh? I can't help but feel a little jealous of how well you get along with your sister. Really? Gosh, that's a little embarrassing to hear. Maybe I should have kept it hidden after all. No, I like this touching moment. I see you were able to enlist the Special Support Section's assistance for the case seeker. Yes, ma'am. They were more than happy to lend a hand. Of course we are. You okay, Ellie? You look a little tense. How many times do I have to say that I'm fine? Perfectly fine. If we're going to investigate, let's just get on with it. Mademoiselle is real intimidating when she wants to be. Ellie has nerves of steel. I doubt we have anything to worry about, especially when she gets like this. You think this is supposed to be the hint that Fran wants the beanie? She wanted another thing to match with Noelle. That makes sense. That makes sense. Always a lively bunch, aren't you? Regrettably, the investigation conducted by the CGF ultimately ended in failure. If failures such as this keep piling up, it's likely that our gracious commander will call off the investigation entirely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But of course, your safety and well-being are to be your top priority. Do I make myself absolutely clear? Yes, ma'am. We won't forget. Since you're here, do any of you happen to enjoy reading? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend this. This was unexpected, but thank you. Never would have expected pop fiction to be part of your reading repertoire. Be it a novel or a textbook, reading any kind of work is beneficial to the mind. And at the very least, pop fiction novels are far more worthwhile than the tawdry magazines you spend your time ogling at. Shots fired. Hey, don't go knocking swimsuit mags. After all, they're my lifeblood. Couldn't live without them. Really, Randy? That's the item you couldn't live without. Okay. And then you're back to your text about the commander. Maybe we'll actually meet him one day. Where the heck am I? Is there anyone up here for me to talk to? No. Okay, to the next floor. Oh, this is just the roof. I wonder how Burrell's doing. No, I can't worry about him. My post needs to be my top priority. Good for you. I've been having to cover guard duty for Burrell lately. If anyone saw what shape he's in, I doubt anyone would ever volunteer for another scouting mission again. Not one that involves ghosts. Less than ideal. Does not sound like a good time. I actually don't really care about ghosts in haunted houses. Okay, back to the city.